Action! Welcome back to Bleacher Bum TV, episode number 13. Lucky number 13, obviously Barstool Carl here, sitting in the chair. Back in the garage, I got Danny Lance on the ones and twos. We're back after a nice, long, well-needed, nobody said deserved, vacation. Danny, what'd you do for vacation?
Just chilled, played some golf.
Just chilled and played some golf. Yeah. Attaboy. Me too. I read a book, and my buddy sent me a very sharp knife. But what I also did is I watched the Cubs of the 2022 season do exactly what the Chicago Cubs do, and they broke my heart. They ripped it out of my chest. Can I get a love dub? Still beaten. Still beaten. Not too long ago, the Cubs hosted the San Diego Padres for a 4-game series at home. They got swept. Was it 3 or 4? Double check the math. I know they lost every single one of them. And that sucks because that's what happens when you play good teams and you're not very good. The Cubs then bounced back and they won 4 series in a row against teams like the Braves and the Brewers and the Red Sox and good teams. And you thought for a second, maybe the worst is over. Maybe that corner is turned. And on Sunday in Los Angeles, on the verge of losing a 4-game series yet again to a West Coast team, the Cubs held a 5-0 lead after the first inning. And they lost the game 11-9. They held an 8-3 lead going to the bottom of the third and lost. And we're going to sit here, we're going to fight over if we're going to extend. We're 20 games under 500. People want to hand out 120 million here, 150 million here. I will say this, though. We do need to get a round of applause. I got to get the bad stuff out of the way. We have to put that beside us because that did happen. We are in a good mood, and that's because congratulations to our 2 All-Stars, Willson Contreras. You can stay. And Ian Happ. Come on, guys. This is good shit here. All right? Obviously, Willson Contreras is starting. He's had the best season of any catcher since Buster Posey 10, 11 years ago. Look those records up. Not you, the audience. You look those records up. Fangraphs, I recommend Baseball Reference. Baseball Cube is probably the most underrated website. I'll write a blog about that later. Probably won't, but it's between you and me. Ian Happ and Willson Contreras, they're still here with me. They're seated beside me. These are the All-Stars. And honestly, it's not like a charity case like Paul Blackburn with the Oakland Athletics, for instance, or Greg Soto. Did I say it? Greg Soto? Soto from the Tigers. This ain't no fucking charity case, fellas. These guys are legit. And Ian Happ, obviously, he deserves it. And someone's going to say, if I had to extend one or the other, I'm probably going with the younger outfielder whose market value is significantly lower. We're not going to get into this argument. I just want to say congratulations to these guys. Allegedly will be, and when I say we, me, I'll be in LA to celebrate these guys as well. Hopefully we'll sit down for an interview. Ian, so good to see you. Willson, congratulations. I know you hate my fucking guts. Get the fuck out of here, guys. What else? The Orioles are in town after a Monday off day, well-deserved. Brandon Hyde, welcome him back, part of the 2016 coaching staff that won a World Series. We love Brandon Hyde, and he's got the Orioles playing well. Chances are we got our asses kicked in these 2 fucking games, and that's just being honest. Here's another honest trip for you. We got to leave the garage. We're going to the T-shirt factory. Let me get a manufacturing plant somewhere safe. I don't want any child labor laws being broken here. International tree. What are you fucking giggling back there for? I'm saying, put me somewhere in the heartland of the United States of America where the red, white, and blue, where that flag flies freely, and we make our shit at home. I want to go to the heartland of America. Take me to Wisconsin. We manufacture some good shit in the heart of Wisconsin. And I'll tell you right now, we've got some good T-shirts. I have no idea if these T-shirts are made in Wisconsin. I'm just giving Wisconsin love because they do a good job. These T-shirts, can we show them? Shravel. Drum roll with some sort of effect. The Bleacher Bum TV logo is officially here. Now let's take that logo. Let's put it somewhere on the screen. Keep it there. That's a good, clean logo. If you're a child of the 90s, I'm going to get in trouble for intellectual property stuff here, but if you're a child of the 90s, you better fucking respect this logo, all right? T-shirts on sale. Click the link in the YouTube video. What else do we have as we round up some first half stuff, guys? Next time we get the Bleacher Bum, these guys, we're out. The first half has been significantly disappointing. I knew the Cubs would struggle, but we have a horrible slate coming into this with the Mets and the Orioles, and it's probably going to get pretty ugly before it gets better. There's also the news out Carlos Correa didn't want to play for the Cubs because he smelled a rebuild coming. That motherfucker doesn't rebuild. And what are the Twins doing right now? They are waxing the White Sox. Come and get it, White Sox fans. Come and get it. I know you want this smoke. Hey, you don't want to be mad at Tony? You know, you don't want to be mad at Rick? Be mad at me. Be mad at the Chicago Cubs. Can you beat that? We're the idiots who, we're the ones who suck. So as we get out of the first half, I want you guys to actually just do me a favor, buy a t-shirt. We're going to throw a party. We're going to throw a party at the end of the season, and the admittance to this party is wearing a Bleacher Bum TV shirt. And I promise you these things won't be on sale very long. Shouldn't say promise, but just work with me. I know supply. I know demand. If you want to be invited to the end of the year 2022 Blackout to Forget Chicago Cubs party hosted by Barstool Carl, but not endorsed by Barstool Sports due to risk, liability, exposures, and whatnot, then you go buy a shirt. That shirt is for sale. Forget about the first half. Second half's coming. I guarantee there's going to be a month where they go 19-7, and you're going to be like, wait a second, why can't they play like this all the time? And the answer is, damn, I'm bug out of here. We're back in the garage, right? I got to get one of those mosquito things where they kind of, we used to play with those things as kids all the time. We did some dumb shit as kids. What's the dumbest thing you did as a kid?
Put a firecracker in my toilet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually really stupid.
Pretty freaking stupid.
Yeah. Mom and Dad weren't happy about that one. Okay.
Yeah, it was tough.
What was that, like last year?
I was like 13. So
Okay, yeah. I almost burned my buddy's garage down. I had a problem with fire as a kid, just like the Cubs had a problem playing quality offensive baseball this season. Also, shout out to Matt Schwarmer. You're in the big leagues. You made it. It's like the nicest thing anybody could say about a baseball player. We'll be back after the All-Star game. Go buy a t-shirt. This is Bleacher Bum TV. Subscribe to Redline Radio. We'll have more ins and outs on the intricacies of the 2022 Chicago Cubs season up until this point. Until then, also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to say something nice to somebody today. Hey, how you doing?